Hey there, superstars! Welcome to the world of PTE Read Aloud. This is your chance to show off those amazing English skills. Get ready to conquer this section with confidence and style. We're gonna break it all down step by step. No need for nerves, just pure excitement. Get ready to unlock your inner voice and ace this exam. Let's do this. Alright folks, let's get down to business. Today, we're diving into something that might seem simple at first glance, but trust me, it's a skill that can make a world of difference, not just in exams, but in your everyday life. Whether you're a student gearing up for a big test, a professional looking to sharpen your communication skills, or someone who just wants to feel more confident when speaking, understanding the Read Aloud section is a game changer. So, what exactly is it, and why should you care? Let's break it down together. What exactly is Read Aloud? It's simple. At its core, the Read Aloud section asks you to read a short passage or text out loud. Sounds easy, right? But don't be fooled by its simplicity. This task is designed to assess a range of important skills all at once. It's not just about reading words off a page, it's about how you bring those words to life with your voice, your clarity, and your confidence. You read a short text out loud, just like the name says, easy peasy, right? Well, yes and no. While the instructions are straightforward, the real challenge lies in how you deliver the text. Are you pronouncing each word clearly? Are you using the right intonation and rhythm? Are you able to sound natural, as if you're speaking to a friend rather than reading from a script? These are the things that set apart a good Read Aloud performance from a great one. Well, hold your horses. There's a little more to it. The Read Aloud section isn't just about reading quickly or getting through the text. It's about demonstrating your ability to communicate effectively in English. That means paying attention to pronunciation, stress, and intonation. It means understanding the meaning of what you're reading so you can convey it naturally. And yes, it means practicing until you feel comfortable and confident. See, this section tests how well you pronounce words, how smoothly you read, and if you sound natural. Examiners are listening for clear articulation, correct pronunciation, and a smooth flowing delivery. They want to hear that you can handle the language with ease, even if you're a little nervous. And let's be honest, we all get a bit nervous when we have to speak in front of others or into a microphone. Why does it matter? Because good communication is key, my friends. Whether you're aiming for top marks in an exam, hoping to impress in a job interview, or just want to express yourself more clearly in daily life, the ability to read aloud with confidence is a skill that pays off in countless ways. It's about more than just tests. It's about making yourself understood, connecting with others, and leaving a positive impression wherever you go. Think about it. Whether you're giving a presentation to your classmates, participating in a group discussion, or just chatting with a friend, clear and confident speaking makes all the difference. It helps you share your ideas, persuade others, and build strong relationships. And the best part? The skills you develop in the Read Aloud section transfer directly to real-life situations. You'll find yourself speaking up more, feeling less anxious, and communicating more effectively in all areas of your life. So let's get you prepped and ready to impress. Over the next few chapters, we'll break down exactly how to tackle the Read Aloud section, share tips and tricks to boost your performance, and help you build the confidence you need to shine. Remember, every great speaker started somewhere, and with a little practice, you'll be amazed at how far you can go. Let's get started. Alright team, gather around. It's time to break down the rules of the game. Just like any sport or competition, knowing the rules is the first step to playing well and winning. Whether you're a seasoned test taker or this is your first time, understanding what's expected of you will help you feel more confident and prepared. So, let's dive into the playbook and get you ready for what's ahead. The Read Aloud section is where things start to get interesting. Think of it as the part of the test that throws a few curveballs your way. Nothing you can't handle, but definitely enough to keep you on your toes. You might come across words you haven't seen before, or sentences that twist and turn in unexpected ways. The key is to stay calm and remember that everyone else is facing the same challenges. It's all about how you respond in the moment. Here's how it works. You'll be presented with about 6 to 7 short texts. Each one is like a mini challenge, designed to test a different aspect of your reading and speaking skills. Some passages might focus on tricky vocabulary, while others test your ability to handle complex sentence structures or unusual topics. The variety keeps things fresh and ensures you're ready for anything. Think of each text as a new level in a game. Conquer one and you're on to the next. These texts aren't just random sentences. They're carefully chosen to challenge you in different ways. Some might be factual, like a snippet from a news article, while others could be more conversational, like a line from a dialogue. You might even get a passage that's a bit humorous or quirky, just to see how well you can adapt your tone and expression. The goal is to show that you can handle a wide range of reading material, just like you would in real life. Before you start reading aloud, you'll have a few precious seconds to look over the text. This is your chance to scan for any tricky words, get a feel for the flow of the sentences, and plan how you'll deliver your reading. It's a bit like a sprinter getting ready at the starting line. Take a deep breath, focus, and get set. When the clock starts ticking, that's your cue to shine. Once it's your turn, you'll have about 30 to 40 seconds to read each text out loud. That might not sound like a big deal, but it's actually just reading for showing your skills. The key is to read clearly and confidently, making sure each word is pronounced correctly and each sentence flows smoothly. Don't rush, but don't drag your feet either. Find a steady pace that lets you sound natural and in control. Remember, this isn't a race to the finish line. The goal isn't to finish as quickly as possible, but to deliver each word with care and confidence. Take a moment to breathe before you start. If you stumble on it, don't just keep going. The examiners are looking for poise under pressure to show them you can handle whatever comes your way. Think of it as a performance, and you're the star of the show. Practicing at home can make a big difference. Try reading different types of texts out loud. News articles, stories, even song lyrics. Record yourself and listen back, or ask a friend or family member to give you feedback. The more comfortable you get with reading aloud, the easier it will be when test day arrives. Remember, confidence comes from practice and preparation. We'll dive deeper into strategies for pacing, rhythm, and expression in the next sections. For now, just focus on understanding the rules and getting familiar with the format. The more you know about what to expect, the better you'll perform. So, study the playbook, practice your skills, and get ready to step up to the plate. The game is about to begin, and you're ready to play. Let's talk about flow, folks. When it comes to reading aloud, or even just reading for comprehension, the way you pace yourself and the rhythm you create can make all the difference. Imagine you're about to run a race. You wouldn't sprint at the very start and tire yourself out, right? The same principle applies to reading. You want to find a steady, sustainable pace that lets you keep going without stumbling or losing your breath. Reading aloud isn't just about saying the words right, it's about making them sing. Every sentence has its own natural rhythm, just like a song. When you read with good pacing, you bring the words to life, making them more interesting for your listeners and for yourself. Try reading a paragraph quickly, then slowly, and notice how the meaning and feeling can change. The right pace helps you emphasize important points and keeps your audience engaged. Pacing and rhythm are your secret weapons. They help you highlight what matters most in a passage. When you slow down for a key idea, your listeners know it's important. When you speed up a little, you can show excitement or urgency. Think of pacing as the volume knob for your message. It lets you turn up the drama or dial it back for clarity. Think of it like music. Just as a conductor guides an orchestra through crescendos and quiet moments, you guide your listeners through the story or information. Some parts need to be lively and energetic, while others should be calm and thoughtful. The rhythm you create with your voice can make your reading memorable and enjoyable. You wouldn't want to rush through a beautiful melody, would you? Same goes for reading. If you hurry, you might miss the subtle notes and emotions hidden in the words. Take your time to savor each sentence, just like you would enjoy every note in your favorite song. Let the words breathe and let your audience feel the story or information unfold naturally. Find a comfortable pace, not too fast, not too slow. It's okay to experiment. Try reading at different speeds and see what feels best for you and your audience. If you're reading to others, watch their faces. Are they following along easily, or do they look confused? Adjust your pace to match their needs. Remember, the goal is to communicate clearly, not to finish as quickly as possible. And don't forget about those pauses. Pauses are powerful. They give you a moment to catch your breath, and they give your listeners a chance to absorb what you've just said. A well-placed pause can add drama, suspense, or simply help clarify a complex idea. Don't be afraid of silence. It's part of the music of reading. They're like commas and periods in writing. Punctuation isn't just for grammar. It's your roadmap for when to pause, stop, or change your tone. When you see a comma, take a short pause. When you see a period, take a longer one. This helps your reading sound natural and makes it easier for your audience to follow along. They give your listeners time to digest what you're saying. When you pause, you're giving everyone a chance to catch up, think, and really understand your message. It's like letting a delicious meal settle before moving on to the next course. Your audience will appreciate the chance to reflect and connect with your words. So breathe, find your rhythm, and let those words flow. Remember, pacing and rhythm aren't just techniques. They're the heart of expressive reading. With practice, you'll discover your own unique style, and your confidence will grow with every page you read. So take a deep breath, trust yourself, and enjoy the journey of bringing words to life.